Hello to all my friends out there. So, okay, this is my Smart and Final flour. And so yesterday, or the day before, I made bread. And I had bought this stuff before, and I didn't like it last time I bought it. But I thought, you're just being too picky. Come on now, flour is flour. Okay, a long time ago, I took crocheting lessons, and the lady said, if you are going to go to all the trouble to crochet, you should buy good yarn. Well, it's kind of the same with flour. Okay, so let me show you. So I told you guys, if I hate it, I'm going to tell you. All right, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It's like I like you, but I don't like you. Okay, so here is the flour, and I have 20 pounds. So what I'll do is I'll use it for stuff. I'll use it for like, when you need flour and shortening on your pan. I'll use it if I run out of flour. So anyway, today I want to make some rolls because I'm going to go into that in a minute. And so what I did was I went to 99-cent only, and I bought this flour before and I really liked it. It's 2 pounds for $1. So I'm thinking on the stockpile items when you're first starting and you can't afford to, and then I tried this wheat flour. Okay, I have good wheat flour left, so I will use this up. And then I will try this stuff, see if I like it. I might like it, I might not like it. If I don't like it, I will tell you I don't like it. So Ricky and we've been getting the free food. And I was telling her, one of the followers said, why do you do this? And so I said, it's very important to stockpile two things, food and money. Okay, if you are in some kind of a hole of some sort, you're going to want to be smart. You're going to want to stockpile money any way you can. And you're going to save your money. And then once you stockpile some food, it's easier to save money because you don't have much money. And so, you're going to be smart. You're going to stockpile some food. If you have to go get free food to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to do whatever you have to do, no matter how unpleasant. Of course, trying to reduce the unpleasant issue, because I think if it's too unpleasant, it's counterproductive. So you want to be smart. You don't want to like torture yourself. That's out. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, because I'm learning from this, here is my top ramen. I usually stockpile 2 kinds because for lunch, if you have some soup and a sandwich, you can survive. If you don't have bread, God forbid, you're going to buy some bread at Walmart for 88 cents. Or if you're smart and you have flour, but a lot of people who don't have much money don't have the ability to bake bread. So you got to think about that too if that's you. I would suggest, after having gone through this, you might want to buy the markdown bread and freeze it. Get better. Okay, here is my roll. I'm going to make myself a sandwich. And later on today, I'm going to make more rolls. Okay, since I have a top ramen, I'm just going to have half a sandwich. So today I went to 99-cent only, and I bought margarine. So your cubes of margarine are only costing 25 cents. So, it's cheaper. And somebody asked me, well, why do you think a disaster's coming? I don't think a disaster's coming. I just think it's smart to prepare for a disaster. Okay, the EBT cards could be cut. The cold weather could affect delivery of the food or your ability to get to the store. One of the followers couldn't get to the airport because of the snow. So you need food, water, gas, and cash. Okay, so if you stockpile food, you have food. If you stockpile water, you're gonna have water. If you save your money and you have a little money, you know, that's gonna be. Boy, I'm glad this mayonnaise is almost done. It's been awful. And so one of the things you want to make sure you have is lunch meat. What I did for this week is I went to Dollar Tree and I bought 2 each. One is ham and one is turkey. These are probably cheaper than tuna, but I was mentioning that at times I could find tuna 2 for $1. I mean 2 for the price of 1. So that's the time to be buying tuna. Or if you get, they also have good tuna at Walmart. So let's see, what kind of lunch meat do I have hanging around? So, you know, if you just need a half a sandwich, just make a half a sandwich. And so what you're doing is you're finding cheap meals that you can tolerate. You know? It's not filet mignon, but hey, you'll get by today. And then I bought some tomatoes at 99 cents only, because your sandwiches are going to be yummier with, I'm just going to have an open face sandwich. I could put lettuce on this. You know, I have the salad mix, but I don't feel like having any lettuce. And then I have a pickle. I stockpile pickles. I noticed they have the gigantic gigantic jar for $4.97 at Walmart, and I will buy that one next, because if you do that, you also have the gigantic jar for putting your food storage in. Okay, and then I have some cookies. I made chocolate chip cookies, but if you don't have, you know, you can't bake or you don't want to bake, we'll just put this down here. Then you can get good chocolate chip cookies at Walmart. I mean, yeah, well, Walmart too, but Dollar Tree. So what you want to do is you want to be very conservative with all your money, like when you're buying lunch meat. With your money, you want to get cheap lunch meat. Okay, another thing you want to stockpile is juice, and you might go, well, why should I? I don't even like this stuff. There's a good reason, in case you run out of fruit. It would be bad. This way you can have a little glass of fruit juice, you know. So the cheaper beverage and one that should be stockpiled is tea. So, you know, well, why do you stockpile tea? Well, there's a good reason, a really good reason, because tea is cheap. Okay, I made 2 cups of tea, and my tea costs me 2 cents, because I bought the tea. This is good tea. This is black tea. I bought this tea at Dollar Tree, 100 bags, and they have green tea too. So as soon as you can, you want to stockpile some. It's a long month if you don't have anything to drink. But if you have, you could stop right here, but I want to make it a substantial meal. I want to tell my followers how, you know, to get used to eating some pretty cheap meals, so that if you ever had to, you would survive. And some of you already know this thing, but I think last month I had 77,000 views, and that's a lot of people. And I would say most of them are new because I only have 3,000 subscribers, which is a lot if you really think about it. Okay, I did a video on this a long time ago. And so, okay, I stockpile this shelf-stable light milk. And so you need about 2 cups per day. This is the best one for the stockpile because it's in the small packages, no wasting. 99 cents only, so the tomatoes were about 88 cents. But you don't want to run out of milk. That's just awful. You don't want to do that. Okay, now for the top ramen. This is very important. Okay, so what this is I had one package of top ramen, and it was, so it'd be about 18 cents, and 1 egg. And what I did is I took this thing and I flipped my egg. Otherwise, my egg probably would have looked a little bit more picture perfect. But, you know, you really don't want to eat raw eggs. Raw eggs can contain salmonella. Can and do. You know, by the time the food has safe levels. What they say is safe. So by the time they're telling you something's tainted, it's exceeded the safe levels. Okay, and then this is another one. This isn't the one I usually make, but this is a really good one. You get some salsa and well, this isn't salsa, this is chili sauce. This is an old-fashioned one, and this is good and you just need a couple drops. And this is good, you know, if you have the microwavable ones, you know, the cups. Just put the egg on top and add the water and, you know, cook and then a couple drops of this. So this is basically soup and sandwich with tea and cookies and a sandwich. Okay, so now tonight I will make more bread, this kind, and then I will make some ground beef, and I will season it with seasoned salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper, and I will fry it good. Then I will make some gravy. And then I will add some green beans. It could be peas. And then I will put it on top of some rolls, these kind. Or you can use bread, or you can use biscuits. So for a while now, I'm going to be making really cheap. I mean, they're cheap, but you know, you're not going to be suffering. Suffering is not good. A lot of suffering is avoidable. You know, it really is. If you're kind of broke, you're going to go to any length you can to stockpile food. And you're going to go to any length you can to save a little money and earn a little extra money. My sleeping bag is, I'm going to leave it down there and let it soak all day. If somebody takes it and throws it in the trash, I don't really care. But I'm going to try to soak it, and I might wash it one more time. Even if I give it away, I don't want to give anyone some bad germs. Okay, you guys, this is cheap meal number 1, and I'll be back with another one later. Okay, God bless you all.